Welcome to Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes with your host Bert Laporte, Damien Monte Carlo, and Angry Mike D. Alright, sit back and enjoy the ride as they talk about all things that rock and other useless knowledge you don't care about. And remember, every asshole has an opinion. This is theirs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
All right, we're back. Another episode of Mixtapes and Tasty Cakes. This one, we're going to do a retro review of self-titled Alice in Chains record. It came out about 30 years ago.
Yeah, sorry. You know what's funny? The way we started the intro, and I'm going to leave this in, but the way we started the intro, you ever guys remember the Howard Stern movie?
Yeah.
When his father's in the office and Symphony Sid, Damien went from, hello, good.
Yeah.
You went right into.
Got to know when to turn it off and to turn it on.
Symphony Sid. All right, I'm sorry, Dame.
Yeah, so, yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's it. I fucked it all up. Yeah, Alice in Chains, man, released in '95. This was their self-titled record. It was after Dirt. Yeah, man. Often referred to as, we know, as the three-legged dog record, right?
Tripod.
Or the tripod, yeah.
You know what? This is so weird. I'm sure I realized this years and years ago, but I totally forgot that dog had three legs.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the album cover today. I was like, yeah, three-legged dog.
And it was the thing that they were doing at the time with cassettes. I think the first band I seen do it was Biohazard, where you would get the CD and the outer case of the CD
tray,
was a color.
Colored. Yeah.
I think it was yellow, this one, right?
It was
Yeah,
purple. It was purple.
Was it purple?
Yeah.
Was it? I think the one I had was like, or
Was it yellow?
purple?
Maybe they had different ones.
The
I don't know.
booklet was yellow. I think
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Bluish purple was the one I had.
Yeah, I bought this when it came out, and I remember. I'm pretty sure I'll have to go through my cassettes, but I think the cassette, whatever case was,
Would have been yellow.
It was like Gatorade yellow. Yeah,
That's what I'm almost sure of that too, man. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
or Gatorade green, whatever.
But that was like a cool little fad they were doing, and they were starting to color the cassette tapes. And so it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Remember, Living Color Stain was like a red color.
red.
Yeah. Fucking cool.
That was cool.
Things.
I do miss cassettes.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny?
They make them again now.
You know how we. You know how
it's more of like a
retro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know how
it's
we
an
all
ironic
say.
thing.
You know how we all say, because I still buy CDs here and there. I buy MP3s. I buy CDs. I buy vinyl. I almost buy everything. The cassettes, I haven't really got into again because how much shit am I going to collect, right? So, But anyway, the thing with the cassettes is that I listened to somebody talk the other day. Say, we're like, oh, CD's got the high fidelity. Vinyl's got that, that certain vinyl sound, that warmth, whatever you call it. They're saying cassettes have its own warmth to it, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's tape.
Yeah, so it's not like it's all cassette's bad. It's just cassettes are just a little more of a pain in the ass because they get jammed up sometimes and that kind of stuff.
I got for Christmas we do like a with Donna's family we do like a Pollyanna thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's so many of us, and then and then we just write down exactly what what we wanted up to a certain dollar amount. So I was eyeing up this little boombox cassette, retro boombox.
Oh, nice.
On Temu. So Donna's nephew got it for me for that year because I wanted to start listening to cassettes again.
Oh, nice.
So I went to my storage unit and I got a bunch of I wanted to hear stuff, mixtapes and shit that I recorded years ago, and
Sure.
Not so much like Alice in Chains, because I just wanted to hear stuff that I had, whatever.
Yeah.
Stuff from bands and stuff. So I'm home. I'm going through his stuff. It was cool while it lasted, but then to fast forward shit, I was like, ugh.
You forget
sucked.
You forget the convenience of a CD. And then and then even more so with the MP3. Like I told Mike the other day, like I love the vinyl stuff. I get weird with I don't want to spend $30 and $40 for a fucking vinyl unless it's something crazy I want. Like I wait for it to go on sale or I'll buy the MP3 until I maybe. But if I see it on a whim, I might buy it. But if I get to order it, I'm like, unless it's something I really want.
Somewhere in my collection, like I have like I don't know, it must be about 10 to 15 tapes of songs and like stuff I taped from. Remember NMR used to have rockers only?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had stuff I taped from that somewhere. So it would be interesting to hear some of that stuff. Like,
dude, I used to tape Metal Shop. Remember Metal Shop?
I don't remember that.
I used to play the Bloody Stools.
Oh yeah, St. Rockers only. I used to play the Bloody Stools. Yeah.
I used to listen to rockers a lot. Yeah. But between the three formats, they all had something, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, this would be the perfect thing, right? Taking one thing from each.
Yeah.
It would be a vinyl record, right? Not the record, just like the album cover, right?
Right.
You open it up, you have a CD, but it smells like a cassette. Because those cassettes had that smell.
It was like a harsh smell.
And tell you know what? And certain labels, they use a certain printer, and I remember like Atlantic Records.
You could
Iron
smell
Maidens.
Atlantic Records had a certain smell. So that would be my favorite combination. If they could make that happen,
funny.
that would be the best listening format.
Yeah,
I remember all the Iron Maiden ones had a certain smell for some reason.
Yeah.
Right.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, it was because they're probably pressed in a certain factory or something, like the Atco Records, Atlantic Records. The ones they came from probably the same plant, and they all had the best smell. Elektra Records tapes, the Metallica, Motley Crue, they had their own smell.
Yeah.
So if you could bottle up that smell and put it in, you open up a record, but instead of the vinyl, you have a CD, because that's probably the best listening format and convenience.
Yeah.
But the record, you get the whole big artwork, but then you get the cassette smell. That would be
I think what it is for me, it's like, and I know they have players out like this. It just didn't last. It's like when they came out with them laser disc looking like CDs. I love the big artwork thing.
Yeah, that's great.
That's what I like about vinyl. But to have it like if it was like this, like the CD like that, oh, it's fucking great. But I guess storage is always a bitch for everything too. But man. So all right, so we're gonna get into this this Alice in Chains record. This was definitely a darker record, man. Definitely darker.
Yeah.
And like I said, Lane Staley Scully knows what he was going through at the time. So you could tell the absence of him on this record. Definitely. He's there, but it's not the same.
Yeah, the album kind of feels like a little disjointed at times. It definitely has its bright spots, I think, but just a little off.
Yep. So there's 12 tracks in this. You know the way we do it. We all come up with our rating from 1 to 10. We get those numbers together. We average it out, and then we put it out from worst or least favorite to favorite, and we do it as a panel. So it's not our particular favorites or worst favorites. It's us all together. So, we're going to talk about them a little bit. 12 tracks. Coming to number 12, Nothing Song, Damo. What do you got?
Yeah, this one was definitely like a darker, slower song. Kind of long in length, going over 5, close to 6 minutes. Definitely wasn't one of my favorites on the record. I gave it a 7.1, but still, 7 is still a good score.
Yep. Mike D.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites on the album. It could have been a little higher, and like Damien said, suffers from length. It was just too long, and it felt long. So
yeah. I gave Nothing Song a 6.25. I'm an Alice in Chains fan, but this song's kind of uneventful for me. Until the guitar solo section. That little guitar solo section is pretty good. It gives it some energy. It kind of needs it in the song. Overall, this one doesn't really do much for me. I would say if there's a skip, this is the skip for me. Coming to number 11. So Close, Damo. What you got?
It comes in almost like a double time thing, and then and then it breaks down after the intro. But another one. It's good track. Definitely not like one that kind of really sticks out. It's a short one, Under 3 minutes. I gave it a 7.5.
Okay, Mike, so close.
Yeah, not my favorite song on this album. Probably actually my least favorite song on the album at a 6.5. It was a short song. It wasn't terrible, but just really didn't do it for me.
Yeah, so close. I gave it 6.75. The verse melody was fucking excellent. Verse melody is great. The remainder of the song is kind of average. Nothing's really special. The strength of the verses kind of makes it kind of cool for me. It keeps it afloat. It's probably my second least favorite song on the record. Coming at number 10, Shame in You. What you got, Dame? Oh,
I should have flipped my scores between this one and Nothing Song. Nothing Song I gave a 7.1. This one I gave a 7. Definitely, I mean, score wise is probably my least favorite, but the chorus is a little bit better than the other songs, so I should have gave it a slightly higher score. But yeah, it's just a little drony, a little bit too slow. But I like the vocal melody in the chorus. But I gave it a 7.
okay. Mike D.
Yeah, it was an all right song. It had some cool parts in it. Very long and kind of haunting feel to it. So, a little turns your stomach a little bit listening to this one. But again, I could do without this one. I gave this one a 7.
Well, guess what? We hit the jackpot. All three line up. I gave it a 7 also. We all gave the song a 7. It opens up with a somber tone that has kind of like a Jar Flies kind of feel to it. The mood is definitely set, The lyrics are pretty solid, but the song doesn't fully knock me off my socks. It's a middling, average, okay B-side of Jar Flies song, Yep. Coming at number 9, Head Creeps. What you got, Dane?
I like the stuff in the verses. This is a long song though, a bit longer. So you kind of lose some points with me, but I gave it a 7.2 on this one.
Mike D.
Yeah, sort of a long song, kind of gives you a disjointed feel, but I kind of like it. I gave it a 7.5.
Okay. Head Creeps. I gave it a 7.0. I gave it a 7. So very cool intro with a cool drum part. The vocals are heavily affected. The midsection harmonies kind of make it interesting, but the real strength is the verse melody. Through this whole record, the verse melodies are fucking great. The chorus doesn't really quite reach the same level as the rest of the song. So yeah, 7 for me. Coming to number 8, Frogs. What do you got, Dave, for Frogs?
Yeah, this one loses points due to its length and the ultra drony verses. But I like the chorus, and if it was only like half the length, I mean, this is over 8 minutes. I gave it a 7.3.
Yeah, it is a bit long, man. Mike D.
Definitely a long one. I'm going to contradict myself on this one. I do really like this song. It did lose a few points for being so long, but I remember liking this even more back when it came out. I gave this one a 7.75.
All right, Frogs. I gave it a 6.75, one of my lower ones. The opening guitar bends create a great mood. I mean, it's got this eerie mood with the opening guitar bends. It's got a strong tonal, I don't know, atmosphere, I guess you could say. The falsetto vocals are nice, but there's falsetto vocals all over this record. I guess they were trying something sort of new, I guess. It's definitely predominant in this song. The verses carry the charm of the song. I mean, it's the verses. The chorus, kind of just there.
Kind of reminds you of like a Tool song.
Yeah, it's kind of just there. It's just like, it don't have any of those big choruses that facelift that, It's not bad. It's just there. Coming at number 7, Sludge Factory. Sludge Factory. We got the name.
Yeah, this is another longer song. Man, opposed to like Dirt, where I think all their songs are really short in length. This one is this album is like the total opposite as far as like.
Sounds like they were stretching it.
Yeah, a lot of these songs are pretty long. This one's over 7 minutes, but there's enough interesting things in there to keep me into the song. I thought I gave it a 7.75.
Okay, Mike Dick.
Seeing this one, I felt the opposite. I'm like, I didn't feel like there was enough interesting stuff in here for that long of a song. I gave this one a 7 because I didn't hate it. It just felt like too long.
Right. Sludge Factory, I gave it an 8.25. I think it's got one of the album's most distinctive openings with the bizarre little the vocal intro, The verse melody is one of my favorite melodies off this record. I mean, when I do sound checks with the band, I'm always singing that verse of this. Always. It's one of the ones I always go to. Yeah, while the chorus is kind of less impressive, and in the end part gets kind of weird and chaotic at one point. But overall, the track remains a standout for the verse. I love the verse, Coming at number 6, Brush Away. What do you got, Dame?
Yeah, I really like this one. This is something that could have been on Dirt. I think it kind of has that vibe. And they didn't really. Well, I don't think didn't do a tour on this record. But
I
they
don't
did a
think
few
so.
Yeah, they did a few shows open up for Kiss, whatever. But I don't know if they played this song. I'm gonna guess probably not. But this probably would have been a good live song because it's got some energy to it. It's got that Alice in Chains feel and everything. I gave it 7.95.
Okay, Mike D.
What song was this again now?
Brush Away.
Brush Away? Yeah, I like this song, man. Like, if anything, like the first 2 tracks on this album, man, I felt like that, you were going to get some great album. But yeah, this one was cool track. I gave it an 8.
Okay. I gave Brush Away an 8 also. It begins with an ambient atmospheric guitar that leads into some classic Alice in Chains vocals, The chorus leads into a muddier grunge kind of thing going on, like I guess you would call it aesthetic or something like that. But the track works well. It works well. It's a good deep cut, I think, It's got cool mood. Yeah.
Deep cut early in the album.
It's a deep cut early in the record. Yeah, exactly. Coming at number 5, Got Em. What do you got?
Yeah, I really like this one too. I really like the guitar riff throughout the song. It's catchy. It's interesting, and it's to me it's like a classic, song. I think as far as like how it fits in with some of the stuff on the previous records. I gave it an 8.
Okay, Mike D.
Yeah, I'm with Damien. I gave this one an 8 also. I think the verses are stronger than the chorus, but it's a really cool song. I like this one.
Yeah, another jackpot here. I gave it an 8 also. We all gave it an 8. Yeah, Got Em. And it's very haunting, I think,
This whole album is like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Lane really takes his time through that verse. It's pretty cool. The vocal tone, he's got powers without doing anything, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It still comes across haunting and a powerful sound without pushing it all. And it ain't like he's doing something crazy. It's that voice,
He sounds like he's suffering.
Yeah, he's got that feel, I think the chorus is actually strong in this one. I like the chorus of this one. One of the better songs on the record, definitely. Coming at number 4, again, what do you got, Damo?
Yeah, this was always my favorite song on the record. I love the guitar and I love the riff throughout. It's heavy. I love the ending and everything, and the vocals are typical, haunting and kind of evil and eerie sounding. I love those harmonies. Well, the harmonies are great throughout the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
On this one, it's the melody and everything. I give it a 9.
Okay, it's a hell of a good work, Dean.
Yeah,
Mike D.
Yeah, another creepy track on this album, man. Was this like I think it was their first release on this, right?
No,
second.
Grind was.
Okay, This is the second.
It might have been the third. I think the second one was Heaven Beside You.
Okay,
maybe the third.
Either way, I just remember this playing on the radio. I'm like,
Mike,
you not a.
Mike, you want to go for double Jeopardy, triple Jeopardy?
Yeah, I'm done at this point.
The first one, okay, it's the second. Yeah,
But yeah, it definitely wasn't a radio song, which was even cooler, I thought.
Yeah. What'd you give it?
I gave us an 8.
Okay. I gave again a 7.5. It's a heavy, sludgy track. It's got Lane's unmistakable voice, his tone. The backing vocals add a great dramatic lift to the song, I think. I love that part. And the outro's memorable. I like the outro. The outro's awesome. It's a solid song all around. Coming to number 3, Grind. What do you got, Damon?
Yeah. great opening track, great chorus on this. I gave it should have gave it a higher score. I gave it an 8. Should have gave it like an 8.5.
Mike D.
Great opener, great song, heavy, great verses, great chorus. 8.5, man.
Yeah, I gave Grind an 8.75. It's my highest score on the record. I mean, it's a good opener. It's got that grunge drive happening. The vocal blend of Lane and Jerry is just excellent. It's excellent all the time. It's really excellent on this one. It's a perfect verse and melody. You know what I mean? And the chorus is melodic. The main riff chugs along the in like a kind of like a hypnotic kind of way through the song. But when you get to that chorus, it's a hell of a payoff. Definitely the strongest track for me on this record. Coming to number 2, Over Now. What do you got, Dan?
Long track, but great song though. Really, really good stuff. I gave it a 7.8. Probably should have gave it a little bit higher too.
Okay, Mike D.
This is a rarity for me, but those ones that stick in my head that I can't get out after I hear it, and this is one of them.
Wow, look at that score.
I gave it a 10.
Mike D, a rare 10 for Mike D. A rare 10.
Not sure which one's better, this one or the Unplugged one, but both are great tracks.
Yeah. I gave Over Now an 8.5. It's got a strange opening that kind of like, unfolds into this.
The taps.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a weird opening. And then it goes into kind of like a radio sounding song. The track fucking sounded beautiful and unplugged. That's perfect. This is a perfect song for them to put it on an unplug, Yeah, it just shows you how good the song is. It's a strong song. 8.5 for me. Coming in at number 1, Heaven Beside You. What do you got, Damo?
This is pretty easy to pick this as the top one. Yeah, this was. I remember this was all over radio, and it's probably one of their biggest songs. And it's a great tune. I gave it 8.5.
Okay, Mike D.
Another one sticks in my head. Great from beginning to end. 10.
Yeah, Mike D. Another 10.
Rare 10.
Yeah,
two of them.
2 back to back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got the cool acoustic part at the beginning. Jerry's voice sounds awesome. The harmonies elevated. It's beautiful, man. The blending is great. The songwriting is great on the song. It's definitely a highlight on the record. It might have been my second or third favorite on the record, but it's definitely a highlight on the record. All right, so we're gonna look at the scores here. Dame gave the record a 7.75. Mike D gave the record a 7.91. I gave the record a 7.52. Our final score is a 7.72. Pretty damn good record. Final thoughts. Let's start off with you, Damo. What do you got?
Yeah, it's the first time I listened to this. Front to back in a long, long time. It was refreshing. It was some songs I kind of forgot about. Yeah, it's a good record. Definitely not, from the classic, first 3. I'd rank this probably as my, my least favorite of the 3. But yeah, it's just really, it's like, I mean, they're already kind of dark, but this is like more dark in like a weird, dark way that doesn't make me feel good. You know what I mean?
No, the Alice in Chains is tough to listen to sometimes because it puts you in that mood. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely can't go on blocks and listen to them in like 4 or 5 albums at a time of them. It's got to be like one and spaced out and another one. Can't do like 3 in a row. Can't do it.
Dirt, I could listen to that anytime though.
Yeah.
That album to me,
it's a great album. Absolutely,
it's almost a perfect record. Yeah,
yeah. I think it is. I can't think of a song that I don't like on that.
Yeah,
we'll have to rate that one day somehow.
That's definitely that's one of my favorite albums of all time. I think all 3 of us, I would say, probably would have it high. Mike D, your final thought?
Yeah, as far as the ones with Lane, this is probably one of their deeper albums. But if you didn't like it originally, go back and listen to it again. You might find some stuff you like on it.
Yeah, man. When this record was first released, I mean, it took some time for me to kind of appreciate it. The initial singles were strong. All the singles were strong. The videos were cool, but the deeper cuts definitely required some repeated listening for me. It's heavily Cantrell driven, which everything Jerry does still reminds you of Alice in Chains, even the solo stuff. And it's always good, but with Lane in the mix, there's an elevation to it. You could tell Jerry's the songwriter, but the extra haunting voice just adds that element.
It's all those twisted harmonies and stuff. It's just...
man. But the album's definitely very moody, very atmospheric. It's got a lot of texture in it. The album's best probably experience or listen to as a whole. Besides the singles, you have to listen to this as a whole. It's a mood thing, like Damien was saying, Mike was saying. It's,
you got to put like something like the B-52s on after this to just get out.
To cleanse your palate.
Yeah,
just to bring your spirits up, man. Just to even yourself out.
Yeah, I think
I don't even like the B-52s,
but you'll listen to them in this case.
You just need something super happy after that.
Yeah, you could maybe only, if you were making like a mixtape or something, maybe you would cherry pick 1 or 2 songs off of here, maybe 3 tops. If you were doing like a 120-minute mix or something, maybe 3 tracks make it. But on the other hand, the bar was set so high with Dirt. I mean, come on, how far can you go?
There was a lot going on too in this album. Lane was just like a mess going in. It was almost like you could tell it was their last album with him.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely a dark, haunting chapter in the band, but it's something you should definitely have in your collection. It really shows you, you could feel what was going on or listen to what was going on.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is. But as far as this record goes, it's good, but it's just not going to surpass what was before. Them first 2 records are just great. I mean, even the first record, the first 5, 6 songs, oh my God, I mean, the whole record really.
I gotta listen to the acoustic EPs again.
Yeah.
Sap
the Jar Flies and Sap. Yeah. They're both good. Me and Mike were talking about.
You can get Jar Flies for $16 off Amazon on vinyl, so that's definitely worth picking up.
Yeah, for $16, $17. Yeah. But we were talking what they did before when it first came out years ago on vinyl. They had both of them together. It might have been like $30,
really?
but it was both records together. Like one side was one side was the other.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're putting it out separate, but it was kind of cool by getting both of them together. I don't remember. I mean, what was on Sap? Got Me Wrong, Brother, Wrong Turn. That's some of the songs I think they were on there. And then Jar Flies had What I Stay Awake. There was a bunch of stuff on there that was really good. That Wasp thing was on there.
Wisp and Wall.
Something like that. But yeah, man. So Alice in Chains, they're actually putting this record out on vinyl, I believe, January.
Yeah, I got mine pre-ordered. Yeah. I think it's January 30th.
There are some records I think coming out in within the next couple weeks or January that are of course the Peter Criss we're looking forward to. They're re-releasing the Alice in Chains one. I don't know if Kiss is putting out anything this year coming up. They just put out the 2 box sets, right? Is it live? Did they actually put that out yet or no? Or is it coming out?
I think it's coming out next week or something.
Okay, because the Dress to Kill one. Kind of cool, but for me, I mean, I wouldn't pick up the whole big box thing. It's just crazy. But I kind of like that they put the 2 demos on there. It was kind of neat.
Yeah,
unreleased.
I want to get them both, but I want to get them on CD.
Yeah, which is it's not bad.
Just because I don't feel like getting up every 20 minutes to
right. The CD is actually a good move, or an MP3 or CD is probably.
But I want it for the bonus live records.
Yeah, and there is some good stuff in there. I am not sure what's going on with the live stuff. I don't know if it's different shows. I don't know.
It is. Yeah,
it is. Okay.
So a couple of those shows that were recorded are on the Dress to Kill one, and the rest of them, Wildwood, Davenport, I think, and another one are going to be on the Alive one. I don't know why they just didn't put them all on the Alive. Probably because they didn't have enough stuff to fill out the Dress to Kill.
Probably.
Maybe they threw them on there, but
to hear like the song Mistake on the Dress to Kill, because it don't sound nothing like
some of those
Kiss,
demos were pretty good. There was one song I thought it sounded like almost like an Allman Brothers song or something.
That's the one, Mistake. It's called Mistake, I think.
Yeah.
And even the what's the name song? What was the Gene song? It was I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was on a later record. But
I know, yeah,
I can't remember off the top of my head for some reason. But it sounds great. I love that version that's on there.
Shit.
It's a big
Yeah.
song too. Well, for him, it's a big song, but
Yeah, I think it was on a solo record.
yeah, and it sounds great. Like I'm like, I like that version, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if how much more demo stuff's floating around. I'm waiting for the. I really want to hear. I heard them, but I really want to hear good versions of the Crazy Nights stuff. I'm waiting for them to do something with Crazy Nights, and I would love a box set for that.
So yeah, I guess 2027 will be 40 years.
Yeah. So maybe we'll see. That's insane.
It's crazy.
So I mean, what else is coming up? What about the Starbenders? I know they're putting out singles, but is that record due out soon?
I don't know if they're putting out an EP or I mean they put out like
4 songs, yeah,
4 this year. So
yeah, I was thinking about it the other day with that.
Yeah, they did that on the last record too. They put out a bunch of singles and then the album, but
yeah, so I'm because every time I go on like Spotify, like on a Thursday night or Friday morning or whatever, it'll say, Starbenders. I'm like, oh, the newer albums. I'm like, it's just another single, which is cool. But
yeah.
But so they're probably just hitting you with a bunch of singles. Then probably January, February, they'll probably release it, somewhere early next year. Mike, is there anything you're looking forward to coming out soon?
Well, there's a vinyl coming out. They're pushing out the first 2 EPs of the Viagra Boys on the one, and that will be out, I believe, in January. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I don't. There was supposed to be new Anthrax. I haven't heard nothing though. Now I kind of got quiet.
I'm looking for some of their old ones.
I think a new single before the end of the year.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I thought the record would have been out by the end of the year. New Megadeth January.
I think that's January 23rd.
Yeah, there's 2 singles.
Singles.
2 singles out already.
I heard the first one. I didn't hear the second one yet.
Turning Point was the first one.
And I Don't Care is the other one.
Is the second
one. It's pretty punky. It's good. I like it.
It sounds like something that would have came off of P-Cells. It reminds me of something like that.
Right around that time, yeah.
Kind of cocky, like he's got that, Dave.
That snarl.
Yeah. It's got that. Yeah.
They deliver, man. Their last... The albums they've been putting out the past 10, 15 years have all been great.
I agree.
Yeah, it was just a couple records that were kind of little...
Yeah,
after,
Risk was a little rough.
Yeah, early 2000s they put out some.
Yeah, Euthanasia was okay. It got better as the years went by. That was okay. Risk,
It started going down after that, I thought.
Cryptic Writing, they were all okay, and then it got really good again. I don't know if it was
about 15 years ago.
The Abomination one, whatever that one was. United.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that one, the United Abomination thing. Yeah. From there on, like Dystopia was really good. What was the last one? The Dead. What was that called, Mike?
The Dead, and the Buried, and the
Dead, the Dying, the Buried,
the Dying, and the Dead, or some shit.
Yeah,
like
that was great. I thought that record was great.
Yeah,
yeah, man. We're getting close to.
Did you buy that one?
Year. I bought the MP3. I didn't buy.
Okay.
I didn't buy the vinyl. Like I said, listen, when you, unless it's somebody that I'm crazy about, if it's like $35, $40, I kind of wait till the vinyl gets a little cheaper. or if I'm in a store and I just want to buy something, which that's the best way to get me. Like I was just telling Mike, the new Avatar, and I got the other, from Feathers On, I have on vinyl, and I'll get it on vinyl eventually, but I'm like, I don't want to spend
how those
another
are sometimes
$100.
hard to get though.
They are. But I got that on MP3 because I liked it a lot. And I'll get the vinyl if I see it for like $25, Also, the Sabaton stuff. If I go to a record show and if I could get it for like $25, $30, I'll pick it up. But they're like $40, $50.
Big power metal guy now.
I'm loving it.
Oh, my God, me too.
You too.
They're so good.
Loving it, man. Loving
Surprised.
it. Yeah, dude, I can't believe how much I like it. And I picked up a couple MP3s from them. I got like 4 or 5 records within the last 2 weeks with them.
Yeah.
But I'm loving it. Dame. The record we reviewed is really good from Sabaton. You got to dig into the other ones. They're even better. Yeah. It's insane.
You know who's really into them is Dizzy's really into them, my buddy.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He loves that.
I didn't know they existed until this year.
Me neither. Me neither.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard.
He was always talking about them. I always thought that they were like a super heavy.
Me too.
Band.
I thought they were super heavy.
I thought they were going to be.
I would see the logo and I was like, I'm not going to.
They're kind of like, I'll say they're like a heavier Iron Maiden.
Yes, I agree. If you like Iron Maiden, you will love Sabaton. That's the way I feel. The voice is good. It's not this high it's operatic, but it's if that's the
A
right
little
word.
gravelly.
It's got some
gravelly.
balls to it. Yeah.
It's got some. It's not just the high voice.
It's melodic, but yeah.
A lot of that power metal stuff, it goes in that high range, and you're like, it's good, but it all sounds, it hits your ear at that one point, it all sounds the same. This guy's got this manly, growly voice, but it sounds cool. It sounds like, which is so out of my element, but it sounds like,
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, but
we're
it just
suiting up.
works. It works somehow. It's great. They're a great band.
Dame, go through the catalog. Fucking, and I thought, they all, when you first breeze through the catalog, you go, okay, one or two records is good. They all have the same kind of feel, but guess what? It doesn't matter. You're just loving it. It's all them chants. It's all them big background vocals. It's all the stuff. If it was done cheesy, I'd hate it, but it's not done cheesy.
They do it right.
They do it right, and that's tough to do. There's another band that's kind of in that realm, but they write more about I guess vampire and medieval stuff. A band called Powerwolf, and they're pretty good too. I'm kind of just starting to listen to them a little bit, but it's weird. I don't know if you just get bored and you just go, let me just try a different little genre of something. But I'm loving it, man. I'm really loving it. I'm looking for crazy shit right now. It's like a whole new world. It's a whole new world. So yeah, man. So that's Alice in Chains review. Pick it up when it comes out in January on vinyl. Any other time I seen this record was a bootleg of it. I don't know if it was released. It probably was at one time, but it's going to be available in January. So mixtapes and tasty cakes. We'll see you next week.